Hi guys, we are from second CSE A. So today we are discussing about the computer components which are featured in the CPU. So now I am called upon Mr. Kaushik to explain about the feature which are included in the CPU.
Hello guys, I am Kaushik. I am going to explain about the motherboard which is present in the CPU. The motherboard is the backbone of the computer. We can only power, power the other hardware tools only with the motherboard. It contains CPU, RAMs, GPUs. Right? We can without the motherboard we can't access it and power it too. We are having the chipsets, RAMs, and the extension slots in the motherboard and other capacitors, resistors. In this video, we are only seeing about the computer science engineering part in the motherboard. The motherboard contains the RAM slots and then the hardware component slots and the GPU slot and the other slots. This is the instruction set and these two also the instruction sets. This is the RAM slots and this is the processor stand. The processor is located under the CPU plant. The processor contains the heat sinks also to the thermal compatibility. We can we only communicate data with these parts with the slots and this data connections. Without the motherboard, we can't access it. We can't use it. We use a motherboard for the proper execution. In the past motherboards, the motherboards are larger. We can put the input devices all are same in the motherboard. There are separate slots to fill them, separate circuits. Now the motherboard, now in present days, now the motherboards are shorter and base faster than the past ones. In future, the motherboard are more compatible and more less storage space, halfway less storage space and more faster than nowadays.
Hello everyone, my name is Balamurugan and I'm going to explain about the RAM. The RAM is the random access memory, which is to the first we are going to talk about the cost of a RAM. First we have SDRAM, which is very slow and ineffective compared to the DDR-RAMs. The SDRAM means single data rate and DDR means double data rate. The SDR RAM was very slow. Then we introduced DDR-RAM, which is double data rate, which is twice as fast as the SDR-RAM. Then we have DDR2 and DDR3 and so on. DDR1 is very slow and more power consuming than the DDR2. Then we introduced DDR3, which is way more faster and much more efficient than the DDR2. Then we have DDR4, which is widely and mostly used in common laptops, which has more decent power and low power consumption. Then we have the latest RAM, which is widely commonly used in more powerful PCs and gaming laptops, which are DDR5. It has way more and much more power than the DDR4. Then we are going to talk about the SRAM, which is very special RAM. It is used in case. It was very expensive, so it is used in case, and the RAM was used in primary memory. Then in near future, we also have DDR6, which was more efficient and centered to the data centers and AI systems. And then we have the RAM gaming companies such as SK, Hynix, and Samsung and Micron, which are them working on evolving our memory system to empower computers and laptops.
working processor. In this working processor, the processor working is defined as, first we get the input from the user, and then the control unit will fetches the codes from the memory. Next we going about the processor which we get from the memory. It decodes the what user give the input, and then it process the operations, which is a logical operation or mathematical operation. It all done in this ALU, and at last the result also concluded in this ALU, and which we can display it in this monitor. Next, the process of user running software and OS, and the internet browsing and gaming and graphics, programming and computing. In these sections, we can see uses of this processor. At last, the processor is the main part of this computer, which process all the data. So CPU is the brain of the computer, and it is the main part in this computer. Either the processor is not, the machine is. Working processor. Working processor is nothing but we get the input from the user, and the control unit fetches the instruction from this memory. Okay. Next, the instruction is decoded. Decoded into the computer language zeros and ones, and binary language. Computer understands only the binary language zeros and ones. So, according to this, the processor processes what operation gives from the user. In this ALU, what user gives, either it is a logical operation or mathematical operation, it all done in the ALU, and the result also done in this ALU, and we can see the output from this output from the monitor. Next, the uses of the processor: running software and the OSs, and internet browsing, gaming and the graphics, and programming and computing. We can see all in this processor. So this is the processor concept. Thank you.